Hello and welcome to Cutscene Conversations, episode 3. Nice.
Yep. I'm Tim.
Now I'm Jesse.
And this is Cutscene Conversations.
Yeah, I said that already.
Yeah, no. So we want to start off with thanking our wives,
Yes.
Jennifer and Rebecca, for coming on and talking about all the fun things we talked about.
Yep. Yeah.
And I will note that I have a new cup this week, and Jesse does not.
It's not new, but it's new to me.
No, because I think you took some of it last week too,
probably.
or the week before.
Yeah. Can I go by Tim?
No.
No, I want to go by Tim though, not Tim.
I mean, you are by Tim.
I am by Tim. Anyways,
So we want to start off with Would You Rather?
all right,
You go ahead.
all right.
And we're cheating. We're using our phones.
This isn't cheating. This is using technology to our advantage.
Utilizing resources that are readily available.
All right, here we go. Would you rather sell all your possessions and hit the road in an RV, or have everything you want at your fingertips and never be able to travel?
Oh, I ain't going nowhere.
Right. I don't know. No, I'm so torn because part of me is like,
cool. You're torn? I ain't going nowhere. Because everything I want is about, I don't know,
a mouse click away.
Few thousand acres. And
Oh my goodness. Well, would traveling your land count as traveling?
No.
I see. Perspective. I would say that would be considered traveling.
Traveling would be leaving one location. And if I own the location, I'm not leaving.
Yeah, but what if you name part of your area one thing and another part another, and you're going to travel from the barn to the house?
Yeah,
Are you traveling?
I'm going to travel from Hickman to Hickman. Okay,
All right. I don't know. For me, man,
you're telling me to a guy who works from home.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Who enjoys being at home.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Now,
yeah.
so I guess, hold on, there is a couple stipulations here.
Right?
So does that mean travel for leisure? Because that's kind of what it's
correct. That's what I'm. That's
for leisure.
Correct. I would say
not for necessities.
You're not able to travel.
Okay, so
period.
I couldn't leave.
You couldn't go on a cruise.
Okay, well that would suck, but I mean, I'd be okay. I'd be fine.
The problem for me isn't. I don't know if I could live in an RV. The idea of traveling nonstop sounds entertaining, but to travel and live in an RV sounds real fun for about 2 weeks.
There's a whole demographic of people out there that do this.
That's true, and there's a reason it's not a large demographic.
And there's also a large demographic that don't leave their house.
Yeah, that's probably a larger demographic that doesn't leave their house, especially nowadays. All right, what you got?
All right, so I have, would you rather have a huge imagination or a photographic memory?
Huge imagination.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
So your recall ability.
Oh, it's already garbage. You got to remember, recall ability, me. It's already garbage.
Right. But here's the thing. You go to everything you see, you can instantly recall.
Or you can imagine it to be something greater or worse.
You exactly. But then how are you going to produce that in the real world?
Take a picture of it when I see it.
In your head?
No, with a camera.
Right. Your imagination in your head.
No, I'm saying when I visit a location, I don't have to remember it. I can. You don't have to have a photographic memory to take a picture.
Think about your job.
Okay.
Think about memorizing all the price outs and being able to, at the drop of a pen, instantly recall what the question was.
See, even still, I still think imagination. To be able to develop a thought or an idea that solves issues, I don't think you get that with just photographic. I think you have to have imagination to solve problems.
Or engineering.
Right. But if all you have is photographic memory, you're sacrificing all. See, I still think like having the imagination.
Well, no, it's 100%. Not imagination or memory. It's huge imagination or photographic memory. So you get part of the other.
Still, for me,
100% on photographic memory.
I'm 100% imagination.
Give me the knowledge.
I'd rather be able to write a story that people can enjoy. I'd rather be able to...
And I'd rather win the trivia contest based on that story because I can instantly recall it.
There you go. Wow.
So, real quick, we're going to throw it to our guy in the field.
Yep.
Real quick, how's the weather, Mike?
Tim and Jesse, it seems to be a big storm moving in from the south here, moving everything. Oh, God, don't come in this gosh dang Kusami!
All right, so that was Mike. Podcast Mike.
Yeah,
Yep.
Podcast Mike.
Yeah, he's a character.
He's something.
Yeah.
It's really his gentle spirit about him that has won me over.
Is that what you got from that?
It's my imagination.
Okay. Awesome. Well, let's see. This week we're going to be changing our set weekly. This week we brought some games from our home and some other. You can see that my Stormtrooper helmet is back.
Yep.
And my Game Over light.
Nice. Hey, and we're on camera again. Like this is happening.
Right. Yeah. And we put our wives on camera.
I know. Bless their souls.
I know it. So this week I guess we'll just go around and talk about a few of the props. Like here we got some 3D printed dragon and egg that came from Casa de la Hickman.
Yeah.
Newest Hyperfocus.
Nice. Very much so. Newest. Well, I'll be careful. It might not even be the newest. It's the current.
Yeah.
Newest is always on the horizon.
Yeah, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Needed that.
You're welcome.
So this is our current Hyperfocus, which actually I'm trying to build into a good little business.
Yeah.
And then, we go to our games and I mean,
there's my new one. Dune Imperium. It's fantastic. 4-person game.
I've yet to play it for some reason.
Takes about 2 hours. Well, we were set to, and then
somebody flaked on me.
Well, I know. We just can't blame Rebecca for it, though. Okay?
Oh, we're not blaming Rebecca. We're blaming Jesse.
We're going to move on. So that's Dune Imperium, a fantastic game. It's
right.
I've enjoyed it. I got it as a Christmas gift. It's fantastic. Lord of the Rings, Journeys to Middle-earth. That's also one of my favorites. I got that actually for Christmas the year previous.
Yep. I haven't played that with you either.
Wow, Tim, do we even hang out outside of the podcast?
No. It's like we're relatives or something.
Yeah. All right. When we're done with this, we just we're like
we don't see each other for a week. It's easy.
Right. That's the biggest lie we've ever told. We literally call each other like daily. I'll call you
every couple days.
Right. No, I call you after we record these, and I'm always like, "Hey, how'd it go? What do you think?" Hey.
Yeah. No, there has not been a day after recording a podcast, I mean, season 1 or season 2, that I did not get a call from Jesse on the way home. Every time. And I seriously hope for red lights so that I can take the call and the travel because he lives a little further away.
I'll start calling you a little sooner. Don't worry.
Yeah. I was like,
now that I know this is a weapon.
And I sit in the driveway after there until he's like, all right, well, I'm pulling in. It's like, I've been there for 10 minutes.
Oh, way to flex on me.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. It takes me 20 minutes. Actually, it is my fault. I chose the home.
Yep.
Anyways.
But anyway, so let's keep going with some beat up books over there.
Oh, man. Them are well read. The Aragon series, fantastic book series.
They made a movie about that.
We don't talk about the movie. The movie doesn't exist. And if this makes it to the podcast, then it just deserves to no longer be listened to because the fact that it was referenced with the movie. Oh, the movie was garbage.
Oh. Well, we missed the game.
Oh, that's yours. Which one is that?
That is Splendor, but skinned in Marvel. So
I don't know what Splendor is. I don't think I've ever played that with you.
Gem collecting
You've never invited me to play that game with you.
It's a game I play with my wife. We bought it and we played it for every day for months. And then we were like, oh, this is up to a 4-player game. So we played with 4 people and we hated it.
This is way more entertaining with just the 2 of us. We have to have clothes on when we have someone else playing with us.
That's horrible. And that's not what was done. No, it changes the dynamic of the game. Yeah, that was good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Speaking of the game,
for
all of my friends out there, I lost the game.
And part of the rule of losing the game is you not have to explain what the game is. Go for it.
So you're always playing the game. When you think about the game, you lose the game. When you're not thinking of the game, you win the game. But you can't ever say, I win the game, because then you have thought about the game.
Therefore, you lose the game.
When you lose the game, you have to then declare, I lost the game, and explain it to anybody that may not know. So congratulations and welcome to the club.
Oh, well, we just inducted all of, 12 people?
Yep.
Nice. Let's go.
No, I'm sending this to a very specific person after it releases. You know who you are. I lost the game, and it's because of you.
Nice.
She'll get it.
Yes, you will. Awesome.
All right, so those are our props for the week.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. New things, right?
Yeah.
New things are fun.
Speaking of new things, I heard you got busy building.
I am. So, I don't know, 2 months ago. Let it out. Let it all out. There you go. You feel better?
No.
Okay. So, take of it. About 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, I started a project at the house. I'm building loft beds for the girls.
Uh-huh.
Kind of went through a couple different phases of how I'm going to build it. Do I want to just use scrap material that I have, because I'm all about reusing stuff I have,
right?
And I have access to
frugal,
right? And I have access to really good 2x4s, 2x8s, and 2x6s, 52 inches long, and plenty of them. But I ended up settling. I needed some longer ones, so I ended up finding a plan that I built them, and I'm finally getting to, like, I'm on the tail end of them. They've both been. I've had to build two of them. I've built two of them.
Well, yeah, you have two girls,
correct? Both for Carly and Anna. I hate painting. That's all I have left. I have to paint them, sand them, and paint them.
Stain them.
No,
stain and seal.
No, I've already painted one of them.
Well, that was your fault.
Well, I didn't want to stain them. I get the wood look. I painted them black because we're going to paint their walls. They're both going to have their own accent wall. So this whole weekend coming up, we have a big to-do planned with remodel.
Okay.
And we're each one of them getting their own colored wall.
Okay.
That's going to be on their bed.
So they have an accent wall.
They do. And then they both have new comforters and pillows that match the wall. And I think we're getting them rug. We're going all out for this. It's a huge to-do. It did not start out as a huge to-do. It started off with the girls need more room in their room. What can I do to immediately solve this? Let's build a bed.
Okay.
So I've built all of them from scratch. I ended up buying quite a bit of wood just because I didn't want to try and splice wood together. That didn't sound entertaining or safe. I wanted these. I've built them in such a way that when they grow older and they move out and they go to college, that they could take it with them if they so choose.
Yeah, let me tell you a quick thing about parents building beds. So, my brother and I, who will be on the podcast, we're only 16 months apart.
Yeah.
We grew up similarly like twins would.
Yeah.
We shared a room until I moved out at 18. We shared my every time I got something, my brother got something. Every time my brother got something, I got something. Up until like teenage years, right? So we went through 5 sets of beds.
Wait, so 10 beds?
Easily. My grandma and grandpa had bought us these like really nice cherry drawer pull out headboard footboard
so a captain
beds.
Style bed.
Oh, wonderful beds. And it took us all of 3 weeks to destroy them.
Like, what are you doing? Like wrestling moves on top of freaking
shoving each other in the drawers.
Y'all had such a weird way of showing y'all loved each other.
We would it had the slats, so we would take a couple slats out and get up under it, and yeah.
Wait, how old were y'all at this point? Probably
6 or 7.
We were just y'all were like that was man, that's such a unique age when you're that close to a sibling because y'all are like best friends at that point, right?
Oh yeah,
you're like let's do this, let's secret tunnel, and you're just going down it.
Right. So we destroyed those, and mom and dad got mad.
You don't say.
Go figure.
Look, if the girls destroy the beds, I built them.
Well, so we got a couple more cheaper sets and tore through those to where we were having to put mattresses on the floor because we couldn't keep bed frames. We just broke them by roughhousing, playing. So we're getting into teenage years, right? And my dad's like, I'm done. I'm building y'all a set of bunk beds, and he made it out of 2x12s and some 4x4.
Yep.
Yeah.
How long did those last?
The wood lasted a while.
The wood?
Well, think about a bunk bed.
How about the joints holding the wood together?
No, that was fine. What we did is he took this felt stuff and put it on the top to separate, right? He had a couple slats, but some felt. So my brother slept on the top bunk. I slept on the bottom bunk. And I don't know what it was. I just had a weird thing. And I was like, I took his mattress and I put it in the closet. And then I made the top of the bed look like it was made. And I cut a hole in the felt and then waited. And when he went to
you weren't on the bottom bunk waiting, were you?
Oh, no. When it was time to go to bed, I waited for him. Like I waited for him to go up. And when he went up and laid down, he sunk into it. And the blankets were long enough that they were still outside of the hole. So he was bundled. So I climbed up and started throwing stuff at him.
Oh my
And then
goodness.
climbed down. And so we ruined that. And it was fun though, because like after
it was fun for you.
No. It was fun. It was fun for both because like after that, like we put the mattress back and it wasn't a problem. And then we would move the mattress and play climbing up,
and then secret tunnel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, until my dad found out and he destroyed it. He was like, I can't believe y'all broke another bed. I'm never buying you another set of beds. So we learned then that it was better to have a bed than to sleep on the floor.
That's a life lesson, right?
Yeah.
You don't realize how terrible it is to sleep on the floor till you use the sleepings on the floor.
Uh-huh.
Then it's like, maybe that was a bad decision.
Oh no, 100%. 100%. Those were a series of bad decisions.
All right.
Yep. So anyway, building and remodeling the house over there.
Right. I'm looking forward to it being done. I've actually taken some time off to get it done.
Yeah.
So, it's
for
nice.
those that don't know, Jesse taking time off is really weird.
Yeah, it is really weird. I got in trouble the first year when I worked at where I'm at. I went into December with having only used 3 of my PTO days, and my boss was like, "Well, I guess you're working 6 days this month," and that's all I worked. In the month of December was like 6 or 7 days.
I don't remember that. Was it nice?
Oh no, I got bored. Like I was resting is difficult for me.
Nobody called me during that 24 days, 25 days off.
Well, I don't know. Who knows what was going on with life at that point?
Oh yeah, no. I'm hearing you.
I'm trying to figure out what was going on that year. That would have been our first year back in Georgia or from Georgia.
Oh, I can tell you what was going on. Mr. Zent.
Oh. No, that was, he was in our life at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was the weird.
Oh, none of us were really, it's not that we weren't hanging out. It's like, let's not go down that rabbit hole.
I mean, that's a story for another time.
That definitely is a story for another time.
So look forward to us talking about our dead friend. That's a good one. Yeah.
Anyways, other thing, with the beds, I'm painting them, getting them finished up. We're gonna get them in there. I'm thinking I'm gonna anchor them to the wall.
Okay.
So that way,
good call.
Right, and it's not so much because the girls they currently have a bunk bed. But my main goal is I'm wanting to create, especially for Ariana, my eldest, her to have her own space. That's like, this is my space.
Right.
Not
identity.
So I want to give her that space, and I think by doing this, I'm going to enable that.
We're good.
So yeah, that's fun. I did tell you what I learned from the first week, because if Jesse doesn't know what time it is, he'll keep talking. So remember how the first week I went over forever?
Oh, you're talking about on the podcast.
Yeah.
You swapped lanes way too fast.
Next time I'll put on a blinker.
Yeah, please do. I thought you were telling me about the first week of
so now I'm like eyeing people like, help.
No,
help.
You're good.
Help.
Are you fine?
Yeah, I'm good. Carry on. So Tim, what you got going on now that I've...
Well, so by the time this airs, hopefully I'll look a lot different. Because soon I will be starting 75 Hard. Yeah. Which is an exercise program, which is not for the...
I had never heard of it before. And then I heard you mention it, and... And then all of a sudden I'm seeing it on Facebook. I'm like, it's like my phone listens.
Do you know what's insane is that I saw it on TikTok. Mm-hmm. I started looking into it, and then I talked to a buddy, and then I heard that a friend of ours,
your buddy Gil?
No.
Oh,
but my buddy Gil's wife started doing it. Like, I was like, I was organizing people around me to do it, so I had to follow through. And then she just started it. And I was like, well, all right then.
Right.
But it's really weird. But it was kind of like what you're saying. Like, I wasn't hearing about it anywhere.
I think our phones hear about it.
And 100%.
Well, there's a theory of what called collective thought, where if you...
Where's the law of attraction?
Right. Well, there's that. But if you verbalize something into the world, it will exist somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably a probability thing. Like, I have a great idea for
there's a probability.
restaurant.
There's a probability for a dryer to fold all of your clothes.
I've never seen it happen.
Right, but there's a probability for it.
That's true. But then I'm like, how many loads of laundry have I done? Maybe 20
in your life. Really?
Hey, I keep the kitchen clean. I take care of my part.
Hey.
I don't.
We don't do the my part in my house. It's our house.
It is, and obviously I will if I'm asked. But I also don't ask her to do the kitchen because
there you go.
I try to take care of it, and when she needs help in the kitchen, she does. And when I
100% agree in marital contracts in the form of, all right, I'm going to do these chores if you do these chores, and if they're both mutually agreed on, hey, we're good.
I don't even think it's. I don't even know if I like the word contract. I think just
that's a contract.
Marital, just communication.
No. Do you want to clean the kitchen?
No. Okay. Yes.
No.
Yes. No. Here. Okay. Now I got to rant a little. If I go into a home and the living room is thrashed, I'm okay. If I look in the bedroom and the bedroom is thrashed, whatever.
Yeah, my bedroom.
But if I go in the kitchen and the kitchen is just destroyed, it hurts me on the inside. Like you can legit.
Thank you.
You can legit have a terrible house and your kitchen clean. I'm like, your house is nice. So for me, yes, I have my standard of keeping the kitchen clean is different than Rebecca's. So therefore, I take care of it because I'm not going to put that standard on her.
Every time we mass cook and have a bunch of dirty dishes and stuff.
I didn't say I'll just leave.
I'll invite you over and then shut and lock the door.
Oh goodness!
So you have to have the kitchen clean.
You know.
I did this last season too with your desk.
You did, yeah. I still do it. I do it at my new desk.
I know you do.
But it's not as bad. I do leave stuff sitting on the desk now. It's different because
but you notice the stuff you leave sitting, and you're going.
Well, no, I think the main difference for me from previous to now is my work takes place on the screen now, and
not paperwork and moving stuff around.
I don't have anything physical I need to do.
I got you.
Where it's all digital. So,
for those of you that don't know, Jesse has a OCD when it comes to his desk, but not at home.
No, not at home
because he likes to wear a mask that he is.
Oh my! We're gonna go down that road again.
Yeah.
All right, Tim.
No, well, I mean, no, it's not a mask, and we talked about it.
Yeah,
so
we did.
It's you have a professional appearance you keep up, especially with something that handles inflow and outflow.
Well,
influx and outflow. I don't know.
Our outward expression, affects our inward thoughts. By keeping a space cleaner, I'm able to keep my thoughts cleaner.
Sounds like a mantra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid. All right.
Well, for a bunch of rambling.
It was rambling, but it was a good.
Skippable scene, as we like to say that we have.
Right.
I think it went well. Tune in for the next one, which should be our brothers.
Should be.
Respectively, my brother's name is John.
Oh, you want me to? Yeah. My brother's name is Brent.
Wow.
Or first name Daniel.
Oh, I'm pulling that one out.
Oh, we should call him Daniel the whole time. It'll throw him off. All right, Sarah, carry on.
Yeah. So no, but we're going to get together, and he's going to ask my brother questions. I'm going to ask.
What's your brother's middle name?
Lee.
Lee.
We have the same. We have the same middle name.
Oh.
So my parents were cool like that. There were 3 of us that had the same middle name.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway,
yeah.
So join us next time for that. And this is Tim.
This is Jesse.
Thank you for listening, watching, and being a part of Cutscene Conversations.